Good evening. We're here in the Space Shuttle Flight Control Room during the cruise sleep period. We've been continuing to take this opportunity to bring you interviews with some of the different flight controllers. We're continuing, even though the two vehicles have undocked, we have one of the team members from the International Space Station Flight Control Team. This is Patrick Renaud from the International Space Station Orbit 3 team, and you are the pointing position.
Yes, that's correct.
Thanks for joining us.
It's great to be here.
Tell us a little bit about the pointing position.
In the ISS, what we mainly do is schedule the communication satellites. So what we're doing is looking at the different antennas and how the line of sight to the satellites is blocked by the different objects on board the space station. And as the space station's growing, those more and more objects to be concerned about. A lot of the things we do is model solar array blockage, the radiator blockage, and the SSR mess blockage. So during this mission, those things are changing quite often, so it's a process to keep up with all those different things.
How dynamic is it actually? Is it hour by hour or a few days ahead? What kind of forecast do you have on these types of things?
Generally during the mission, we're looking about 3 days ahead. So as things start changing, we'll start looking 3 days ahead, and flight controllers will submit inputs to us as to different gaps they see that they would like filled, and we try and accommodate them as best as possible.
So for you throughout a mission, are there particular points during the mission that are a little more challenging than others?
Mainly docking and undocking are pretty crucial, and robotics operations, we try and schedule what they call wall-to-wall comm, which is 24/7.
So today was a big day for you. How did all that go?
It went great. We had no problems, and no one complained that they didn't have comm that they wanted.
Great, congratulations. Why don't you tell us about your background here at NASA? Where did you start, and how did you evolve into this position?
I started here at NASA about 2 years ago, and I've been with pointing ever since I started. So it's been really fun, and I look forward to continuing my career.
How many joint docked missions have you worked?
This will be, I believe, my 8th or 9th mission. I started working on STS-126, and I've worked every mission since then.
Are the docked missions more challenging than the stage operations? And is there one that you prefer?
Definitely, yeah. The missions are a lot more complex. There's a lot more going on. Stage is a little more quiet, not as much going on. Main things during stage that we do is during Soyuz in progress docking and undockings, we actually provide the camera pan tilt angles so that the CATOs and the VVOs can view the spacecraft as they're arriving and leaving.
What do you like the most about your position?
It's a very technical position. It's challenging, and there's more than one way to do it, which is really interesting. So pretty much everyone in the group has a different way of doing things, and when all goes well, we arrive at the same conclusion, which is always nice.
Tell us about your background. You said it's a technical type of position. What kind of degree and background do you have for a position like this?
I have a Bachelor's of Science in Mechanical Engineering with a concentration in aerospace that I received from Worcester Polytechnic Institute in Massachusetts. And
when did you identify that this was something that you wanted to do? Did you know at a young age that you were kind of interested in the engineering aspect or space?
As a kid, my dad had a telescope, so sometimes we go look at the planets and the stars, and he was always big into the space program, and we went down to Florida a couple of times, and we actually got to see the space shuttle launch. I was pretty young, so I don't really remember it, but my mom always finds a way to send me old NASA toys and stuff that we had, so it definitely started at a young age. Engineering, I didn't really think about it until my senior year in high school, senior year. I was in a vocational high school, so I was working with my hands a lot, and it's something I really enjoy doing. So one of my teachers suggested engineering, so I started that, and I actually started as an electrical engineer. And as I went through college, that kind of changed. And at one point, it kind of dawned on me, hey, I can do this aerospace engineering thing and possibly work for NASA, and I've been following that dream ever since.
That's wonderful. Do you have any advice for other young students, maybe in vocational programs like you were?
Just follow your dreams. Anything's possible. If you get the support behind you, like I certainly did, you can make anything happen. I'm really glad of everything I've been able to accomplish and the support I have behind me.
Great. Well, congratulations again on a great mission and a great day today with the undocking. This
Thank you
is
very much.
Patrick Renaud, the pointing officer in the International Space Station Flight Control Room.